Alright, hello everyone, what is up? My name is Marshall, and today we are doing episode number 15 of this Hoffenheim career mode, and today we're going to start the episode out with the squad report to see what our players are looking like. I don't really care about their individual stats, I just kind of want to see their overalls and what they've done so far, and if there are any players that we should be looking to sell. But next summer, I'm seriously considering getting some new holding midfielders in because, as you can see there, Schwegler and Eugen Polanski are just too old right now, and we're going to be losing a couple of players too, like Rudy and probably Hamad, and so that leaves basically just Grilic. And we're probably also going to lose Amiri, as it looks like, because as you can see, he's unhappy because he feels he's underpaid. We've offered him contracts double his valuation. He will not accept them. We will have to sell him at some point if we want to make any money on him. And as you can see, going back to him, his contract expires not too soon. I think it expires in like 15 months, so if we sell him in the next summer, we'll be able to get some money off of him. But my point is here that we have a relatively aging squad, not really any young talent, so this summer, if we sell, which we will have to sell, Niklas Sula, Rudy, and Amiri, we are going to bring in some very, very good players, because we'll probably be in the continental competitions. But in today's episode, we have games against Hertha Berlin at the Olympiastadion and a home game against Bayern Munich, which we actually won and in real life, and I thought it was the best performance of the club ever in their whole history. They were so good, and I was so proud of the team. But then we go and lose to Hamburg, so it balances itself out. But we've gotten two emails that were not on track, both financially and in youth development, so we'll check this out. They want us to sign 2 youth players to the senior team in the same season they were scouted, play them in 10 matches. That's not going to happen. I'm just telling you right now, we need to sign one more player in the defender position. We can do that pretty easily. I didn't even know that was it. But then we're going to finish the season with a profit margin of 25 million. That is not going to happen either. Unless, no, it's just not going to happen. So, yeah, those objectives aren't going to happen. I don't think it's going to have any bearing because of our league position. But anyway, let's go ahead and hop into this game against Hertha Berlin away. Alright guys, so in this episode we have tough games, really, really close together, and it must be noted that Hamburg, which is the game that we have 6 days from this game, is actually higher in the league than Hertha Berlin, so they are the lowest side that we play, and obviously they still have some really good players too, so we really need to rotate our side up, and so I'm willing to take a hit here today against Hertha Berlin so that we have a fit side against Bayern Munich, because that's going to be huge in our push, but we just want to drop as few points as possible, so I've gone with a defensive-oriented team, leaving Rudy in the side because he is still quite good at defense, and Rupp and Zuber coming in as they haven't gotten a lot of chances in the first team. So come on, Hoffenheim, let's pick up 3 points away at the Olympiastadion. Dorita slides it through to Schieber, and they score. That's their first shot all game, and we let them right in. This is just poor defending here. I always say that after every goal, but Zuber runs straight by. Bacakcic nowhere to be found. And it's clinical from Hertha Berlin, and they're 1-0 up, and this is bad for us because we wanted a good start so we could rotate our team. Samuel Agui. That's poor. Julian Schieber. Alagui getting past him. Hubner having a shot. That's terrible. Baumann with a save. And our defense is looking frailer than ever. I like Zuber, but he's just not a good enough left back. And as you can see, we've been totally outclassed by the possession in the top left-hand corner. I'm very frustrated at this match because they've only had 1 shot on target. We've only had 1 shot is what I meant to say, obviously. And we've had no possession at all, no creative influence here. And it's because of our strikers. They're all kind of not very agile, I don't think. So I need to put in somebody who can have that difference. And I think it's going to have to be Utz that I need to sacrifice because he's just not been good enough today, and playing Utz and Wagner isn't quite the best decision I've ever made, and we will make one more substitution. We will put on Ux at left wing, and we will drop Demirbay back. Oh, that's a good cross, actually. Beck does really well, backing up. And I'm telling you guys, Beck is the best player in this back line today. Bacakcic is alright, Hubner's alright. But I think Beck's the best, most experienced, and what a goal that was. Holy wow. Whoa. Okay, so I was talking about Beck and how good he was, and then that happened, yeah, so, I thought it was going way over the top, but actually, It's looking like we've lost this game. What a goal. We'll put on Smolov as our last resort, but this is very, very poor from us away, and it's really proving that we need strength in depth. I'll put on like that, and then we'll go back to the 4-2-3-1. Wide, no, 4-4-2. We'll just go to a flat 4-4-2 for right now, and we will leave it like that. And hopefully we can get ourselves back into this game, maybe get a point. But thanks to that wonder goal from Fabian Lustenberger, it's looking like it's not going to happen. All right, corner kick, whipping this in. Rudy, come on, underneath it is Brooks, but it goes back to Rudy, who's into the box. Wagner, over to Demirbay. Zuber. I'm passing it too much in the box. I'm just looking for the perfect angle. We'll just cross this one in, get a shot. Oh, it's going in. It's in. Amiri, grab that ball. That is the sloppiest goal I've ever scored. Poor keeping. Just grab the ball, Amiri. Oh my gosh. Well, he's not going to. All right. But we're 2-1. And maybe we can get back into this now. But the keeper had to do better there. Yeah, that's an own goal, isn't it, actually? Is that an own goal? No, Amiri got it. But it was very sloppy defending off the corner kick. But we'll take it. We're 2-1. We can get back into this game. Brooks, can he get in across? That's pretty decent, actually, and Brooks isn't quite able. I think Brooks, maybe he headed that one. I couldn't quite tell, but Rooney Yarstein makes the save nonetheless. But we're getting better here as soon as we switch over to all-out attack. Schieber. Pekarik. Oh, that's a good cross. Oh, Beck, you did well, and Baumann gets it. This is going to be a tight. We could get a point here. Probably not going to get all three. We need to make sure that they do not get a third as well. Bacakcic is doing well, playing as a makeshift striker. Wagner slips it through to Amiri, who scores. Let's go. We're 2-2. We're 2-2. We are 2-2. We made that comeback. Our substitutions had an impact, but the main thing is just overloading their back line. With Bacakcic playing as an emergency striker, we are getting ourselves back level, and I think now, if we drop it off a little bit just to make sure, but I think we could go on and get a winner. I just said we were not going to get all 3 points, but if they keep letting us in as easily as that, it is possible. And is there one last chance in this match for us to win it as we go forward? This is definitely the last chance. Ux over to Wagner. Smolov gets this one around the corner to Ux, who has a shot. Good save from Rooney Yarstein. And they get it away just about, and that's the end of the match. We could have won it late on there and picked up 3 huge points in the push for... I don't know what we're pushing for. We're pushing for the title, maybe? I don't know. It's too early to talk about that. Let's just look at the table. I'll take that point. A good comeback, and I think the morale will be pretty high going into that Bayern Munich game. But what I'm worried about is the fitness of Fedor Smolov and Sebastian Ruud. And there you go. As you can see, we are only 4 points behind Bayern Munich, so a win would bring us within 1 point of them. And Schalke are at the top of the table with 58 points, so it's really close up here. And Leverkusen are 7 points back with a game in hand on us, so if they win that, I presume that it's against a lower opposition team, and it's likely that they'll win it. Alright guys, so I'm not the happiest with this lineup ever, but we're going to go with it. Smolov and Ux together up top. Forsberg and Weiser going to do most of the work in this game, I think, because they are the 2 best players on this team, besides Fedor Smolov and Niklas Sula in defense. But then we've got Grilic and Vogt, because, look at this, Rudy's stamina, it's just too low. I can't play him. He'll get injured. And there's a lot of people on the bench that we're going to have to struggle with. We really only have a few options in terms of substitutions. Our normal back 5, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to this game, but I'm also nervous because of the rotation that we have. But I have confidence in Ux and Grilic. I think they can get a job done in their positions. As you can see, all 50 sliders, normal. We are going into this match, and we are going to win it. Come on, Hoffenheim. Thiago. Vidal has a shot from distance, and actually it's a good one. Baumann makes a save. They are looking good early on. I'm actually thinking about changing our custom tactic. Remember, those are in the game. What is ours, actually? Okay, it's actually a nice one. Counter-attacking custom tactic, and we'll go ultra defensive. Didn't work out last time. We had that 5-2-3 thing going on, and it's not really working out so far this time, but, you know, we just switched it. Hummels, Robin. To Vidal from distance. Baumann with another save. They are absolutely outclassing us today. Grilic. Weiser. Kajurbeck, we're coming forward dangerously for the first time in this game. Kajurbeck whips it in. Ux is underneath it. Oh, he almost chips Neuer, but almost chips Neuer is like, yeah, that's a day's work. Vote. Forsberg. Smolov. Ux. Back to Smolov. Gets one through the Ux. Philip Ux. Oh, he should have scored. That was a very, very poor shot from the young German international. Thiago Alcantara turns it. Alaba, we know he can hit him from distance. Instead, he goes into Douglas Costa. They're in our box. This is really scary. Finds Lewandowski. Baumann! That save of the season. Right there. Oh my gosh. How do you miss that? With the knee. And he tips it over the bar. Maybe he didn't know too much about it, but I don't know. What a save. Good tackle from Tolian. That's good. Visor. Amiri. Looking for a pass. Finds it in Fedor Smolov. There's an awfully lot of space out for Forsberg, but instead it goes to Visor. Smolov in a lot of space. Smolov scores! What's going on? We've scored a goal against Bayern Munich, and it's Fedor Smolov. What play here? 1-2 with Smolov and Visor. Nobody comes over to mark Smolov, and he's like, okay, I'll have a pop in the box. That's what I've got to do. I've just got to shoot in the box a little bit more often. He gets a goal, and we have been by far second best in this match, but I'll take it. We are 1-0 up at home with 20 minutes to go. Can we hold on? If we could, it would be a huge result. Oh, good tackle from Amiri. Smolov's all alone. That's very poor from Bayern Munich, but this isn't going to be an easy task beating Neuer. And he does so. Fedor Smolov, the best scorer in Hoffenheim this season, makes it 2-0 at home against Bayern Munich. A terrible giveaway in the midfield and terrible marking as they've thrown everything forward. And Smolov beats Neuer in the net to give us a 2-0 lead. Obviously, we can't be too sure after what happened in the last game, but I'd say signs are looking like we're going to win this match. Coman slides it through to Rafinha. Tolian comes across with the block. Baumann can't get it. Are they going to throw their keeper forward? Yes, they are. We've got to pull someone up. This could get really ugly for Bayern Munich if we manage to clear this one away. We do. Baumann. What? They've given a penalty. Okay, we were about to score at the other end. They've given a penalty for that. Neuer falls down because Baumann goes for the ball. Well, this isn't good because Lewandowski's probably going to put this one away. Renato Sanchez is onto the field. Lewandowski, I bet he goes that way. Baumann goes the right way. I pointed the right way. I knew he was going to go right there, and he doesn't save it. But that is a terrible penalty, and if we end up losing this game, I'm going to be livid because that was not a penalty. Shouldn't have been. We're parking the bus. Not a penalty. I'm just saying right now, that's not a penalty. Lam. That's it. We've won 2-1. Basically should have been 2-0. Lewandowski scores a really, really controversial penalty in the end. Don't look at those match stats because our game plan worked. Okay? Not going to say we're the better team. We were by far the second best team, just like we are every time we play Bayern Munich. But I'm not going to lie, it was a good performance from the team, and I think, you know, from our perspective, it's like, yeah, we definitely deserve that, obviously. But from a Bayern Munich perspective, it's like, well, they just sat back and defended the whole game and then counterattacked. But you know what? That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we have had a youth player promoted because he was whining about it, and I decided to do it anyway. But that's a huge, huge match. Next up, we've got Hamburg, and we're gonna have a bunch of tired players in that game. Borussia Mönchengladbach in the next episode. And maybe Kuhn, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this episode, and I'll see you all again in the next one.